What's up, Albio3 here again, and today we're going to be playing some World Box. Now, there was an update since we last played this, which is one of the reasons I wanted to get back to it. Also because, you know, it's World Box, and I do enjoy my sandbox games, as you can tell. I'm frankly tempted to just, like, eliminate an entire, like, city or something, just so I can make a, like, island built just for, like, a subspecies of creatures. You know what, screw it, let's do that. Let's do that, I'm impatient. Yeah, it looks natural, like a natural formation. Now, there's a bunch of other places we could add to this, but frankly, I kind of just want to add the classic, swamp biome, because, you know, I don't know, maybe the jungle biome. I don't know if I want swamp biome or jungle biome. I want to have another swamp biome. I cheaply do, because, you know, paradox seeds, these are so many different random stuff, like, I don't really want to get into it. Alright, so I already finished the island, and I've essentially just, you know, made it a swampland with, there's frog, and to addition to this, there's plenty of, like, flies to feed the frog, and now, you know, it's just like, it's sort of like an archipelago or something, you know, it's a swamp biome, so, you know, hopefully this'll, you know, cause a bunch of subspecies of stuff to occur. I'm obsessed with the swampland, so, you know, it'll be interesting to see what occurs with this. Alright guys, so asteroid just hit one of the islands. So this essentially shows how, like, this subspecies is very underdeveloped and there's not many different variations of them. And then this is, you know, see, this is the only one that's slightly different, and this is just the flies. These are all the frogs and stuff. They're like, you know, I'm guessing like they could actually starve to death if they did, you know, that'd be horrible, but you know, yeah. After spawning all of the frogs in, or after spawning all the flies in, I've discovered that a crocodilius breed has returned. So we didn't completely abolish all the crocodiles. We managed to get more of them. This is Crocodilius raho. The genetics are terrifying, as you would expect from crocodiles. Lifespan is, you know, general traits, I suppose. I don't know what is going on, so I couldn't tell you. Possibly what I'm thinking is the crocodiles entered this area and then killed out all the frogs. I'm gonna try to make these crocodiles orange so they're easy to see, so things can run away from them. Alright, so this is the adaptations. They've adapted to the arcane desert as well as the swamp. So these animals can adapt to live anywhere, essentially, or not really, I don't know. How they managed to get to the arcane desert, that's my question. Yeah, see, these are all the little places where the frogs live at, which is kind of terrifying because there's not a lot of them. There are not a lot of them, and I'm just kind of scared because, you know, you know, amphibians, I've always enjoyed amphibians as the species. Okay, we have 3 chromosomes, they're all small. I don't really know what the difference in the size of the chromosomes are in this game. Again, it's video game science, not real life science, and I barely understood biology when I took it. Alright, so insectivore, and they enjoy crickets, I guess. I'm gonna try to give them these two and get rid of this one. Alright. Okay, we can make frogs viparous, like viviparous. So I don't feel like that's a good idea, you know, because humans aren't supposed to. We can essentially turn them into mammals. So I don't know. Should we? I feel like that's a horrible idea, so let's not. I'm gonna keep on messing with this. I probably should not intervene this much on a genetic level in these poor animals' lives, but you know me. Expansive population. They will have an insane amount of people in their population. They will be extremely intelligent as well. Why don't we just go with this? Just give them all the intelligence. This is gonna be horrifying. Let's see what happens. They're hyper-intelligent creatures. They're super positive. They're slow builders? Nah. Fast builders. I don't even know what frogs could build. We're just gonna make them fast builders. What's gonna happen if I add all these random freaking traits? Like, holy crap. I don't know how this would work out. I'm scared to find out how this would work out. This is added my favorite. This is gonna be the favorite. Rhinolimzoda. Let's just name him Frog. There we go, just Frog. No, nothing particular. You know what? This is just this species. And we're gonna put them green. There you go. We'll remember which species this is, because they have a bunch of cool traits on them. A bunch of other crazy genetic features. Let's actually alter them. Let's just alter them everything. Oh, goodness gracious. My ADHD is not going to be able to focus. Okay, so warfare. We can alter these traits, like, in everything. So this is insane. Alright, we got offspring 1. How about offspring 3? Yeah, alright. Intelligence. Let's go with intelligence. There we go. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Alright, cool. Let's see how well this subspecies works. I'm curious. Okay, we have 26 of the frog species. Alright, some kingdoms already taken over. This frog species seems quite interesting. There's only 27 of them, but I'm already interested to see what on earth will happen. These stupid crocodiles might kill them off, but I'm hoping they won't. We still have 27, we got 28, 29. They're breeding. The population is rising again. Will it get any higher? Will it get to 30? Will it get to 30? 30, you know, little amphibian in on the like swampland. I might just kill this stupid human. I don't want them to intervene in this, you know. 32, let's go. They are multiplying. and they're not dying. Maybe the crocodiles will die. I don't want any more of those stupid crocodiles. Yeah, seriously, this is crazy. Oh no, they better not colonize. 31, no, you're killing them. You're killing them? No, I'm going to make them aggressive. I'm going to make them like animal. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to take this limit to the max. We're going to turn these things into freaking like man-eaters, like extremely non-passive thing. Like diplomacy, we can give them diplomat skills. Alright, let's see here. I want to figure out, let's see. What is this? They don't even know what the DNA sequence would do. I don't even know what it would do either. Okay, let's see. Alright, they're gonna have hard skin. Let's see. And then we're gonna make them fast. Tough. They're gonna live long. Alright, just a bunch of more traits for these animals to live. Because I'm hoping the humans will not kill them, you see. Hopefully the humans just will not kill them. If they kill them, I will be angry. Nothing shall. Look at these things. I don't even know what they're carrying. But apparently, I guess they're just like super mutants now. Wait, there are different kingdoms of animals? Oh wait, no, there are different kingdoms of like the frog. The frogs have gotten so intelligent, they're making their own kingdoms. What have I done? I've genetically bred frogs to the point where they've gained sentience. What has happened? How did it get to this point? The frogs can become sentient. What have I... Where are the genetics? I have to find the genetics. Alright, we still have frog as the main one, so... What has happened since then? Nothing much, I suppose, but... Goodness. Just goodness. A kingdom of frogs. Animals. Animals are intelligent enough to build their own cities in this game. Do you know how stupid that is? Do you know how amazingly stupid that is? I love it. I'm so happy. Alright, this is the city. The city is it's in a tribal stage. If you played Spore, you can see this is a tribal stage. They're communicating. They're communicating and they're building houses. Look, it's a little frog. It's carrying a little pole. It's carrying a flag. It's a mark to mark the city. Look at it, guys. They're actually making their own colony. A civilization of frogs. So all the animals can? Oh my gosh, tell me all the animals can make their own civilizations. Their own, like, societies. This is freaking hilarious. This is, like, stupid funny. Like, holy crap. Let me guess, I can make them go to war. I can make these two heavily civilized tribes of frog people go to war. Like, look at them. Look at them. This is hilarious, dude. I've never had more fun. This is not that. It's not that cool, but like why? It's like the most niche like ideas for video games that are the most fun. This reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons, or like, you know those board games where you essentially can just like, you know, like it's very simple, but the imagination is there in the game, you know, like that type of like those old board games where like you can literally do this in the board game, you know, on paper, write out, and then tell your friends to play the game with you, and they don't want to because it's boring. This is like the video game version of that. I'll get bored of this in under a week, but currently it's entertaining. Really over gloating this. It's just a video game, but you know what I mean. Alright, here's the village. Let's go to the village. Let's go to the freaking village. Alright, so we're still in the tribe stage, I think. Let's see, this is the graph. Alright, so the food has gotten better. We've had a bunch of stuff. Let's see, the army. What's the army like? Can we make an army? Can we add an army? We have no army, but we could, possibly, I guess. I don't know what that means. General, alright, I'm gonna make them warfare. For resources, we have fertilizer, stone, wood, herbs, and jam. I haven't had this much fun in a game in a while now. Anyway, guys, yeah, seriously, as I was saying, guys, if you want to see more on this, comment, like, and subscribe. Seriously, I have so many more ideas that I'm just gonna be thinking about, you know, putting in this game. So please subscribe if you want to see this. If you want to see more, you know, watch the other video. I'm sorry if the quality of these videos aren't the best. You know, we've been going through a drought of creativity, like in here. But either way, thank you for watching. It's been Albio3. See you in the next video. Goodbye.